Hello and welcome back. This is video number 7, which is hack number 3. All right, so in the previous video, we talked about how to get them to engage with you via the comments and get more comments. Now, from that point, you've got them hooked and they really like your website, but you want to get them to continue to interact with your site. So by this point, they are what we call warm traffic. They know what you have to offer, they've consumed some of your content, and they like you, all right? So at this point, how do you get them further interacting with your site? Maybe how can you get them to give you feedback on how to improve? And not just that, or what things that they like, or what do they want to see in your site in terms of content and other things like that. So in this particular video, we're going to cover that, such as polls, such as forums, and all of these little aspects will help you not only engage with them, but it'll also help you get feedback from them, which is a gold mine. You know, once you start getting suggestions and all that, you can sort of get an idea of the customer itself and how you can better serve them. The better you can serve them, the more you can create products and services surrounding that feedback, and you'll start being able to sell to them. And that's where the money is. All right, so let's go ahead and dive in. So before we talk about different plugins that we recommend, I want to say that it's a good idea to have a plan of action, meaning have an idea of what you want to do. Do you want polls for people to interact? Do you want forums? What kind of forums do you want? What do you want the forums to do? Do you want surveys? What do you want to get out of the survey? Or is it going to be a quiz? What kind of fun quizzes can you offer your visitors in pertaining to the content that you're offering? And based on that information, then and only then can you and should you really go out and buy a WordPress plugin. Now, in terms of forums, there are several out there. The one that we recommend is gravityforums.com, simply because they have a lot of features beyond just gathering data. As you can see here, you have like conditional logic, so you could do quizzes with this too. Now, one thing I want to say is the pricing isn't as bad in the beginning if you have one site, but if you scroll down, so I want to be transparent here, most of them and all of them usually integrate into some sort of autoresponder or email system, which is great. But if you want to take it to the next level, see, you can connect it to Dropbox, you can connect it to PayPal and all that. But on Gravity Forums, in order to get to the next level, it's about $159 because the basic plan does not contain any of that. And if you want to connect to other payment processors, it's about $259 just to do this. All right. And you might not even have to do any of this. If you don't have to do any of this, just stick with the basic plan. But I also wanted to offer you another additional WordPress plugin that is highly recommended, which is WP Forums. So that's wpforums.com. And they offer a ton of features. All right. If you go to their pricing, and don't look particularly at the domain licenses yet, just look at the features. So for about $199, it's a lot cheaper, right? So instead of $259, it's $199 to get the full payment integration. But like I said, most of you are not going to need that. That's why I say make sure to plan ahead of time first and then go get the plugins. A lot of people make the mistake of getting the plugins and thinking, oh, this is cool, or this is neat, let's add this. But what ends up happening is you will get overwhelmed and you'll start adding all of these features that you may not really need. So think of the plan, think of the strategy first, and then go get the WordPress plugin. All right. So that is in terms of forms. Now, if you want to create polls or ratings or anything else, then we recommend a plugin that is actually created by Automatic, which is the parent company of WordPress. So it's a pretty much guaranteed that this will stay up to date. But it's called Crowd Signal Poll and Ratings. And you can easily get here by going to wordpress.org/plugins/polldaddy right here. And that's a really good one. Now, if you want to take it further and you want to do like quizzes and you just want one plugin that does everything, then this one here, which is called Opinion Stage. And if you simply go to this URL here, you can pause the video and enter that in, or just go to Opinion Stage, just type in Opinion Stage, WordPress plugin, and you should get this. Now, this plugin is really cool because it integrates polls, surveys, forums, and quizzes all together. So like I said, if you feel like your site's slowing down, you can install this one plugin and that's it. You can cover all of your bases all at one time. All right, so hopefully that gives you different options that you can go towards. Make sure you, like I said, plan ahead, choose the plugins that are right for you, and you should be good to go. All right, so in the next video, we're going to talk about how to build your list. So after you have gotten all this engagement, how do you get them on to your email marketing list?